Hey everyone, long time no see. It's been a hot minute since I posted. Just didn't feel like recording for, a bit, but I'm back. I am making a new recipe, as you can tell by the video title, after this clip. But first I want to show you what I got at Aldi. I usually don't shop at Aldi every week. I only shop at Aldi when I look at the flyer and I see something of interest that I might pick up. So I went to Aldi. I picked up a little bit more than I wanted, but that's okay. So I'm very excited to share my little Aldi grocery haul. It came out to be $30.69. I don't know if you saw that or not, but it's $30.69 for everything that I purchased. So let's get started on the haul. I don't want to share too much about the Aldi store I went to, but there's the Aldi receipt. $30.69 purchased today, which is August 24th. So I don't know when you're going to see this video, but yeah. All right. So first off, I saw these on the flyer. They're Elevation Protein Puffs. I got the jalapeno one, and I also got the regular nacho cheese. Jalapeno is 120 calories per serving. A serving is a cup. It has 3 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of added sugar, 21 grams of protein per serving, which is great. I'm probably going to do half a serving though, most likely. There's only 2 servings per container. And I think these were $2.69. So it's like $1.30, like 35, 34 per serving. So make of that as you will. And then the nacho cheese, this one's a little bit more higher calorie. So 1 cup is 130 calories with 4 grams of fat, 2 grams of total carbohydrates, 1 gram of added sugar, and 21 grams of protein. So I believe there's, same amount of protein. Carbs, this one has same amount of carbs. Yeah, the only difference is this one, the jalapeno cheddar is 120 calories and nacho cheese is 130 calories. So again, I'm probably gonna split a serving so I can get 4 servings out of these packages instead of 2 servings, but they are keto friendly. Whoever is doing keto, I am not, but I mainly look at the calories. So anything that's calorie friendly, I don't really focus too much on carbs, although I try to I don't try to have too many simple carbs. I can't ignore my mac and cheese. I also got some sharp cheddar for my omelets, or scrambled eggs. So just got some sharp cheddar. These are 90 calories. The big bag, I think those are like $3.99. So it's not bad. It's 11 servings. So I don't know if that's a steal or not. That's like $3.99. What I really wanted to get and what I came for were the tofu cubes. They had barbecue as well as sesame ginger. They also had, I think, like a tomato basil, but I wasn't interested in them. My main interest was in the barbecue and sesame ginger. So I picked this up for lunch. I'm trying to expand my lunches and just creativity on that. I usually stick to like soups or something really basic, but I'm really trying to explore different lunch options. So I'm probably just going to do a serving of the tofu cubes. So again, 1 serving is 2 ounces, so 57 grams and 120 calories. It has 2 net carbs, so 4 total grams of total carbohydrates, 2 grams of dietary fiber, 2 grams of added sugar, 10 grams of protein. So yeah, just tofu and some seasoning. So I'm going to make a serving of that for lunch next week. With also these steamed Asian seasoned medley. So you didn't have to get the seasoned ones. They had like regular ones, but seasoned is 1 cup is 45 calories, and I'm probably gonna do 1 cup or half a cup. I'm not sure. I don't like too big of a lunch, so I might just do half a cup. We'll see. If I can even bite into it. I was thinking, like, can I bite into these carrots? We'll find out. So yeah, and I believe these are also 4 servings too. So I might just do 1 cup and make it 4 servings of that. This is $1.59, and these were $3.19. So about like $4 and some change, so a little over $1 per serving for a lunch, so that's good. Next up, I picked up a Valley Solid cinnamon. I used that for my oatmeal. I was trying to get organic, but they did not have organic. I just like organic cinnamon because it has a more of a stronger flavor of cinnamon. And then I just got some organic cumin. I really love cumin for a lot of my recipes, so I wanted just a stronger tasting version. So I ran out yesterday, so picked up some of that. I also picked up this simmer sauce I saw. So it's the tikka masala tomato-based simmer sauce with ginger and coriander. 50 calories per fourth of a cup. So 6 grams of carbohydrates. Yeah, so I can make my own tikka masala. I have a video of that, so you guys seen that, but I figured this will also be a good lunch option, or maybe just a quick dinner if I just want to put something in the crock pot and, you know, add the sauce and just let that cook. So it's a easier crock pot kind of variety than my main tikka masala recipe, which you can also view on my YouTube channel. And I picked up 2 jars of it, and these were $2.49. So I also picked up, when I went to Aldi before, I ignored these because I thought the Bibigo or whatever brand of, you know, the name brand of these were cheaper, but these were $5.89, so it's not big of a difference compared to the Bibigo ones when they're not on sale. I believe when they're not on sale, it's $5.99. So it's not bad of a deal. So I got the mini wontons chicken and vegetable dumplings. Again, they're kind of like a mimic of the Bibigos. I'm not pronouncing that right, but I may post like a picture of what I'm talking about. But I'm pretty sure they're the same nutritional facts for it. So I just picked up the Fuchsia Asian Inspired variety. This is just the Aldi variety of the mini wontons, and I have these on the weekend sometimes. And then lastly, I have never seen a 0-calorie soy sauce. The soy sauce that I use is like 15 calories per tablespoon. So I'm like, what? And this was the reduced one, but they also had the like non-reduced, but it was 0 calories. I'm like, how is it 0 calories? So I don't know. I don't know if this, I mean, it's a product of Canada, so maybe that's why, but I have to investigate this further. I am surprised it's 0 calories, which is a good thing. And this soy sauce was, how much was it? It was $1.59 for the soy sauce. So yeah, so a lot of Asian and Indian cuisine as a pickup. Then I got these protein puffs and some cheese, but for the most part, you know, some Asian dishes. The Indian tikka masala. Well, it's technically the British made tikka masala. Fact. So yeah, but anyways, I'm excited for this haul. I really think personally just trying new things has helped a lot, just for me to be in this journey and weight loss journey since January. Just trying new recipes, figuring out like new dishes. I think just having some more variety has helped because I like trying new things, and you know, it was getting kind of boring eating soup every day back in the day, like back in winter time. So I'm really happy I'm expanding my palette, finding different things to try. So yeah, I'm actually gonna freeze the tofu, which should be fine. So I'm gonna freeze it and have it for lunch next week, and then probably the following week, because I'm gonna get 4 servings out of it, and I like to alternate for lunch. So I'm gonna have it probably on Monday and Wednesday. And yeah, for this tikka sauce, I think I might make it in 2 weeks, and I think I'm gonna do a crock pot version of it, just to get everything you know, well incorporated, or I might not. I might do just chunks. We'll see. I'm not sure yet what I'm gonna have planned out, but I'm very excited to try all these new things. And next up, I'm gonna show you my new cod recipe. I'm very excited for this. I had it once to test it out. It is delicious. So look at the next clip. All right, so I am making my cracker crusted baked cod. I have always ate salmon as a fish, never really ventured from other foods, especially during this weight loss journey. You always see me with salmon or some sort of salmon variety, but I was like, well, there are other fish in the sea. Let me try to find something else. So then I thought about college. When I went to college, they used to have a cracker crusted cod that I used to have for lunch, and they used Ritz crackers and just crumbled it finely, and it was so good. And I'm like, okay, well, let's try making my own variation of it. So I'm just gonna share what ingredients I'm gonna use, calories, and everything. But this is a go-to recipe. I love it. It's so quick and easy to make. I definitely recommend trying it out. So it's averaging about 300 calories per serving for a decent amount of fish. So let's get started. I'll show you everything I am using to make this cracker crusted cod. Sorry for the poor lighting, but I'm using these Townhouse flip sides. You can use any sort of cracker variety, but I'm gonna crush them up. I'm gonna weigh them out, but this is how it looks. So it has like a pretzel top with a cracker bottom, but again, you can just use any sort of cracker. And for the serving, it's 70 calories per 15 grams. I'm gonna use a serving for each cod piece. I'm also gonna season it with the Kinder's Master Salt. I got this at Walmart. So it's like a blend of garlic, sea salt, and like butter powder or something like that. So using that. For the cracker crumb topping, I'm also going to season it with some granulated garlic, Parmesan cheese. I'm going to use a tablespoon of butter it's 2 servings, so to go back, but it's 2 servings of cod, but I'm going to use 3 grams of Parmesan cheese for each serving, as well as half a tablespoon of the, this is just Olivia. It's not like butter to be honest, but it's like those, you know, margarine kind of things. So just using whatever I have. So I'm using half a tablespoon for each, but I'm all gonna just mix everything in a bowl and just split it. I'm not really too concerned. So yeah, I'm also using frozen cod. This is from BJ's. So this has 2 fillets in it, and then I have an extra one. So the whole packet was about 2 pounds with 6 pieces. So I'm gonna do each piece, and then I'm gonna split this one in half to just have, you know, 2 servings of it. So what I'm gonna do first is weigh out the crackers, and then I'm gonna crumble them up in a bag, and then I'm going to add the butter. I'm gonna melt the butter and then add the rest of it, and I'm just gonna show you the final product, or I guess steps before the final product. We'll see how much I videotape. I wanted to quickly show how 2 servings of crackers is. So this is 30 grams of the crackers, and I'm just gonna crumble them up finely. When I made it before, I left some big pieces, and I actually preferred it really crumbled up because it kind of soaks in like the cod and just gets a bit more tastier in my opinion. But I'm gonna crumble these up finely, but I just wanted to again show you how 30, well I guess they're 31 now, but this is how 30/31 grams of the crackers look for the cod, and this is how finely I chopped it. No, I didn't really chop it. I literally just like used my hands to break it up in the baggie, but you know, you can see some spilled over, so you can use either a stronger bag or just use a plate over it. This is what I'm going to weigh out the cod with anyway, so I'm not going to waste it. That's the oven. I'm going to bake it at 350, but before I do that, I still have to prepare it. So yeah, I like it finely crumbled, but make pieces however you want. I just recommend finely crumbled. I just think it's a better taste at the end. So next up, I'm going to melt the butter and add everything together. This is how the cracker crumb topping is looking. I melted 14 grams of butter, added actually 12 grams of Parmesan, so it's gonna be 6 grams of Parmesan per cod. Then I added the crumbled up crackers, and I also added some granulated powder. So it smells pretty good, and you can see there's some clumps already forming, but I mixed that all together. If I see big pieces, I try to you know, just crumble that a bit more. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to divide the topping. The bowl weighs 94 grams, so I'm going to subtract 94 from the total amount. That's going to be the net of the cracker crumb topping, and split it between the cod pieces. This is how the cod is looking. It's 191 or 190 grams per serving. So I weighed out each piece of the fish. I did the 2 largest ones. Then I split up the third one to get it even. Not too bad. So what I'm going to do first is actually season this with the master salt. And I didn't add salt to the crumb topping because, you know, these are pretzel flip sides. So it has salt in it and you don't want it too salty. So, and this also has salt too. So, you know, tons of salt. So I'm going to season both sides. And I'm just going to top it with the cracker crumb topping. And I'll show you guys how it looks before I put it in the oven. This is how it's looking. I am going to bake it at 350 degrees for 30 minutes. But what I did is, again, I divided the cracker crumb topping and I kind of patted it down a bit too once I was finished. You can see that everything is coated with the cracker crumb topping. And yeah, so I'm gonna bake this 30 minutes, 350 degrees, and I'll show you guys how it looks when it comes out. So while it is baking in the oven, I am also cooking some creamer potatoes from the Little Potato Company. So on an earlier grocery haul, I kind of shared that, but this is the bag. I kind of wrapped it a little bit, but technically you don't need to wrap because they're potatoes. But yeah, they're from the Little Potato Company. This is the Terrific Trio, and I used about 2.5 servings, like 253 grams. So there's a couple ways you could bake those. You could either, well, roast them, you can microwave them to steam them, or you can boil them. I'm going to try boiling them. I really like my potatoes soft, so I'm going to boil them, and then I'm just going to cut them in half, maybe add some seasoning, like more of the master salt, maybe not. I actually like potatoes plain, to be honest. So I have that boiling. I just also want to share the macros for the cracker top cod. How is it called? Cracker topped cod, something like that. So I'll post it right next to me, but essentially, depending on the cod size you use, it's going to average about 300 calories if you're using like a 200 gram serving of cod. And mine is like wild cod, Alaskan cod, I believe, or Pacific, I forget. I'll try looking at it later. So yeah, it's 10 grams of carbohydrates. The carbs actually come only from the crackers, so each serving of that has 10 grams of carbohydrates. So entirely for the cod, it's only 10 grams per each fish fillet. Again, lowish calories for the entire dinner, but I'm just gonna up it a bit with some potatoes because I like potatoes. But if you want a low carb, I would say try to use pork rinds or something like that, or I don't know. And obviously I don't eat potatoes, but I am not doing low carb, so I'm gonna enjoy my dinner. I'm gonna share the final product and do a taste test in person. I do know how it tastes, but just so you guys can see it. So this is how it looks right out of the oven, and I plated it up. But yeah, so let's do a little taste test. I cut up those potatoes, by the way. They don't come out pre-cut, so I cut them manually. I like them cut up, and I did add some butter spray and the master salt to some of them, so just to add some extra flavor, I guess, because I like how I said before I eat them plain, but now I added some flavor. Anyways, here is a piece of the cod, and let's do a taste test. Flaky, key flavor, delicious, not too salty. Can really taste the garlic, butter blend on top of the cod. So I definitely recommend making this recipe. It's really quick and easy to do. You can do multiple fillets of cod, but just, you know, adjust. I again use 5 crackers for each serving of cod, half a tablespoon of butter, 6 grams of Parmesan, but always adjust. Everything could be always adjusted however you prefer. But I'm gonna enjoy this dinner, and I will see you guys later whenever I make another video. Bye.